Everybody, welcome back. I'm Stretch Professor. Today we're doing a Thresh coaching session. This is patch 924B. So special thanks to Space Bazooka for donating for this. If you'd like a coaching session yourself, just email me at thestratchprofessor@gmail.com. Set that up for you. It's just $25 if you're not a channel member. If you are a channel member, it's just $20. You can become a member by clicking the member button on YouTube, or you can join via PayPal in the description. The difference is on YouTube, basically you get green text, which is cool, so other people in chat know that you're a member. And with PayPal, I get a larger cut out of it. So I get $4.50 from PayPal out of the $5 instead of YouTube. I get about $3.50. YouTube depends on your region, but usually about $3.50. There are some places where I would get as low as like $2, but it's pretty rare. Anyways, let's go ahead and get in here. Okay, so their Jinx has teleport. One thing to note. So they are down a combat summoner. So you guys probably went all ins. And you do have an Ezreal on your team versus Soraka. Hey, thanks for the sub, Zero. I appreciate it. Pull this up a little bit here. Oops, not down, up. You should be pushing for level 2, I think. Okay, she missed with everything. You should, yeah, you should go all in right there. You should flash play right there because you just saw her miss. No, you should keep auto attacking. I think if you just auto attacked her a couple of times, looks like Ezreal's gonna get her anyways. But like, when you see Zyra use her E like that, it's like a 12-second cooldown. And so I would have immediately, as soon as you see her use that E, and you know it's just that one more minion before you pop 2, because it's the 3 melee minions. Auto, auto. You just got that auto there. I think you could have had him. So one thing also is, so a couple of things here. And then we'll fast forward back through. One is that whenever you see that cooldown gone like that, I would have just flashed on that Zyra immediately, flash blade her, and then hooked her for the kill. The Zyra does way more damage than the Jinx does in the early game too. Auto. So like right there, you missed a chance for an auto. You only autoed once in like the 2 or 3 seconds that she was in your auto range, and just one more auto. She I think she healed a little bit from Triumph there, but I think one more auto would have killed her. So you just got to make sure that you're just landing those autos. And when you landed the first hook on Jinx, I know there were more minions coming in, but you guys were in such a dominant position. You just want to make sure you're always getting those autos off early on, because Thresh has empowered auto attacks too with his E, so he does quite a bit of early game damage on his autos. I'm pretty sure he would have killed the Jinx the second time if he just got one more auto in there. The first time, Ezreal got her anyways, but you just want to make sure you're getting those autos in. Okay, and then she teleported in the second time. I don't duo that much, limit, unfortunately. Okay. Alright. Who's talking about, like, I saw a Braum top, like a high plat game the other day. I don't know who's, like, trying to sell that. If that's, like, Soul Renekton or what. Okay, Yee's gonna buy. Once Yee, he's probably gonna go topside, though. Try to get these dragons, because y'all are in a pretty dominant position right now. You want to make sure you're getting the dragons to have a lead. Kayn doesn't do him super well by himself early on. I don't know how low Yee was. He's only level 5. Nah, it's too close. Yeah, you got him, but you don't want to be pushed up that close without vision, especially against Kayn. Oof. Flay him. Yeah, you had to flay a bit faster than that. They probably would have been able to run you down anyways. But yeah, you can't be like that far under tower trying to harass if you don't know where Kayn is. Because Kayn has all these weird like pathing like ways he can get in on you guys. And Ezreal's still not that strong. Even though you guys, you know, do have 3 kills bottom, which is great. He still is a tier user early on, so... That's rough. I like 10 health. Okay, so if they take a back here, Jinx is probably going to want to back to buy here in a second. Maybe not. She didn't get those kills. Sort of. You just need, if she uses her E, you need to be a lot more aggressive. Space Bazooka's asking if he should play that far back in lane against Zyra. Probably not like super far back. There, like when she uses that, then you can go aggressive because that's a really long cooldown and she really doesn't have much when that's down. So like you got to change your playstyle according to, you know, the cooldowns that she has. Remember, you don't have to take the hook either, so even if you land a hook on... Yeah, there's Kayn. I would have flayed him first. He walked up close enough for you to flay him. Okay. I think you gotta try to learn the flash flay. I think we talked about this last time or whatever, but that's like a signature Thresh thing. You don't have flash right now. But like whenever you have flash, like the flash flay should be a move in your arsenal.
Shut down.
Alright, nice. So I got the early dragon, which is good. Nice. Yeah, you should be able to get her right here. Yeah, she just wasted her E. Go for the flay first. That's a thing that I'm noticing here a lot, is you don't go for that flay. You need to go for the flay first and then for the Q. It increases the percentage on your hitting your hook by a lot because it slows them by a significant amount. Versus just like open field hook, like you can hit the open hook, but like going for the flay first if they're that close to you, is typically better. If they don't have movement. I mean, if they're a champion that has a lot of movement stuff, like jumps and things like that, you want to save your Flay for those things. I would have gone in on that. You have ult, right? I mean, she was kind of close to tower, but that's one where I would have gone in. And then flayed, because she doesn't have heal. Like, if you go in on that hook, and then ult, and then flay her into one of your walls, like, I'm pretty sure Ezreal kills her. I don't know. I mean, it is kind of spooky. It is a little spooky, because Kayn could have been in the area, but I probably would have taken that one. Thanks, Marcus. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming out. What are we getting? Oh, Righteous. Okay. Wait, that's not Righteous. Righteous has... That's just 2 random CDR items. I don't know. I mean, CDR is good. The tier list just popped the Nightbot. I don't know if you're in here, but Nightbot just linked it. I haven't done for 924B, but honestly, it's not really going to change that much probably from 924. I mean, it's basically like Soraka, Janna, Nautilus, Zyra, Senna, probably. Oh, Rakan. Yeah, probably like those. Senna maybe tier 2 at this point, and then Rakan is maybe the last tier 1.
Killing spree. Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
I think you could have blast planted forward. Yeah, I think y'all definitely could have killed her. Okay, well, you got her anyways, but... If you see her playing around like that, and you've got a bunch of allies near you, just blast plant over and lantern. So just blast plant over this, on top of her, lantern, and then flay and hook her. Just use that lantern offensively there. Yeah, go for the flay. Nice. Right there, hook, 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 hook. I think he could have hooked her under tower. Throw him a lantern, throw him a lantern. I would have thrown him a... Once he goes in like that, just throw him a lantern, because... Oh, God. He's pretty much inting at that point. I don't know if your lantern was off cooldown or what, but as soon as he, like, goes in like that, just throw a lantern, like, right here in front of him. Yeah, I don't know about getting all that, like... I would probably rather complete something. I don't know. I mean, the CDR is really good on Thresh. Yeah, I see people going like... What do they have? They have quite a bit of AD. I probably would have just gotten a Zeet. Zeke's is nice with Conquer users because that gives them a lot of extra AD, which means their auto attacks are going to hit harder, which means the Zeke's percentage damage is going to be more useful.
Rampage. Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Pretty close game. He also just lost his mind, I guess. So yeah, I probably would have completed Zeke's there. I mean, Righteous is pretty good too, but the fact they have like 3 pretty heavy AD users makes like 60 armor on Zeke's pretty valuable.
Unstoppable. Rampage.
Withering King Braum, baby. Okay, Yasuo is here. I thought Yasuo DC'd or something. I guess he came back. Irelia is going to a side lane. Just let her get some pressure in a side lane. Yeah, Thresh is not amazing in team fights. He's okay, sort of, but compared to a lot of other supports, he's not going to be that great. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's pretty gross. You want to stay spread out for that. Malphite Yasuo Zyra ult. I mean, one way that some people try to help out in team fights with Thresh is they'll just get a redemption early on. Just play him, like, not go in, like, as hard all the time. Just use, like, his hook just as engage and use him kind of more as a peeler with redemption. That does seem to be pretty popular. Yeah. Blather and King Rush Braum top. But I mean, Malphite's pretty tough matchup because you can't play or like do anything. He just gets on your AD carry and kills him. It's pretty much either Ezreal dodges it or he doesn't. I probably would have played the Yasuo and ulted there and ignited and just used everything on him. Because he was worth a huge bounty. I don't know if that was necessary. Okay, y'all should be able to get this dragon, I think. No. Never mind. Malphite's here. Y'all gotta be very careful. Ooh, that was a good play. Well, if you would have just landed that hook. Get the fruit. I would get that fruit. I would have gotten the fruit and probably just run the Malphite down. I mean, Malphite doesn't have his ult. He's not going to do anything. Y'all should be going for that Malphite. Because you know Jinx is over here. Everyone else is dead. I would have... Yeah, just go for one of them. It doesn't even matter which one. But they're spread out. Thoughts on new support items? I think supports are really, like, way stronger after the support items. I think they're far stronger than they used to be. I mean, the extra, like, 500 gold. And you get extra stats on top of it, like... I mean, some people say you make less money or whatever because it caps you at 1,000, but it gives you 500 free because you don't have to upgrade it. So that's an additional 500 that you could get. And then, like, being able to upgrade to tier 3 for free also. And the stats that come with that. You know, the tier 3 usually costs like 1,500 gold. Now, most people didn't go for the tier 3 in a lot of games, but it's still a hell of a lot of gold. So yeah, being able to generate 1,000, up to 1,000 gold with it, and then basically getting, you still have to pay your initial 450 to buy in, but after that, getting like 1,500 gold value, you're still getting like 2,000 gold value off of that item total, which is super strong. Now, it did nerf Nautilus and Leona, so it depends on which supports you like to play, because they don't have the sustain as much in lane anymore. Especially for like Soraka, Janna, Zyra, like there are all sorts of champs where it's way better. It's not really a pain if you use Relic. I mean, I think you should be getting Relic Shield every game. Like, I get mine, you know, usually around 10 minutes or less. You get it upgraded. It's just like a more OP version of Coin that actually has good stats on it. And then I usually get the tier 3 upgraded before 20 minutes. But yeah, I mean, if you're using Frostfang and you get, like, cut off, it's the same problem Frostfang's always had, though. Is that if you get camped or if your lane's really far behind, you're not going to be able to evolve it.
Red team triple kill.
So yeah, I mean, it's better for enchanters. It's marginally worse. Yeah. Now, I know you're talking about the Spell Thieves, but that's just the thing with Spell Thieves. Is that, you know, it's risky. Right now, it's just not worth taking the risk. They're thinking of changing that on 10.1. I wouldn't be doing this right now. I don't know. I mean, I guess everybody's... Yeah. Yeah, everybody's dead. You can... Okay, never mind. No, it's good. He killed the Kane. But yeah, Spell Thieves is not really worth it because you don't get the on-hit damage anymore or the mana regen. So yeah, if you liked, you know, going for super early game harassment and all-inning with Frostfang, then yeah, not having that on-hit is going to hurt. I would say just like watch my preseason video about items. Well, yeah, I don't think they're gonna do like whatever. I don't know what you're calling like actual supports, but yeah, they're not gonna make another like. They basically did. They made Yuumi as an actual like enchanter support, and everyone hates Yuumi, except for Jolton. I think Yuumi's cool, but they've had to nerf her like a billion times. So, you know, that was a pretty big fail. They're just not going to make a champion like Janna or Sona, you know, in 2019. They want to make support look like it's interesting, look like it has power, and things like that. So that's why they have the Senna and the Pike, who can do damage also. Rakan was pretty close to like a support. A non-damage support, I think is what you mean, but they're trying to get more people to play support because it's still a problem. Like, support's still the least played role by a pretty large margin because people feel like it doesn't have the ability to carry, and a lot of content creators don't really help that myth too much by saying that support doesn't carry. Knight's Vow, okay. What are you getting with that Negatron? Not sure what Negatron builds into. Yeah. Rakan's good. I mean, Yumi is what you're thinking of, I think, and that was kind of a really failed experiment. I mean, Senna does heal and shield also. That. Oh, Gargoyle Stoneplate? Okay. Yeah, that's probably pretty good. That's what Thresh is going for there. I would back. This is 3v5. Well, no, never mind. Two of them are dead. 3v3. I would back now. You're not gonna get the towers. It's so hard to be anywhere close to Malphite, like, unless you have like some superior advantages. Because, ooh, I don't know about that. I would have ulted faster for sure if you wanted to do that play. He's gonna kill you, maybe. Okay, maybe not. Y'all need to be pushing the side lane. I don't know why. I mean, a lot of people are dead, I guess. Zyra's about to come back up. Maybe y'all can ascend it. He's like really sloppy, but they're screwing up a lot of stuff, and Irelia is just like hyper fed. She's not really getting punished for bad macro. I would have reset and probably just bot and set up bot side, but they keep like suiciding into Irelia, so. Hey David, yeah, I've been recording the Malice campaign since Monday. Like, that campaign is extremely frustrating on with the vanilla version of the game. It's pretty buggy. Hold on, we'll talk about it more when I got. Let me close out this video here. Okay. So thank y'all very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Obviously, I was talking in the stream a lot too at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think the biggest thing early on with the Thresh is just try to be a little more proactive. Look for those flash plays. If your enemy uses an important cooldown like a Zyra E, try to land more auto attacks in those early engages because Thresh does get the empowered auto attack damage. In the mid game, I don't know. Some people do go for the multiple cheap CDR items. Some people go Zeke's. Or there's a lot of different stuff people get, or Redemption. I think against them, the early Zeke's is probably correct. Probably Knight's Vow, Zeke's Knight's Vow, just because they do have a lot of physical damage. The Malphite actually was going like all tank, so I think that was probably the way to go. So that was correct. Maybe a little less A-ramming in the middle, and trying to get your team to work side lanes. Maybe call the dragon, try to get the dragon a little bit faster. Other than that, it was pretty solid. See if you can get more deep vision into their enemy jungle. I don't know what else. If you get opportunities, try to go for flays first before you hook if they're walking up close to you like that. Like, there were several times where that happened. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. And thank y'all very much. Have a good day, and we'll see you next time.